Hi, I'm Megan. Welcome to VW Basics. In this segment, I'm going to speak to you a little bit about your fuses. Now, fuses are actually a protected device used in an electric circuit containing a conductor that melts under heat produced by an excess current, thereby opening the circuit. Now, in this Volkswagen Touareg, for example, there are two different fuse boxes. One is located on the left side of the instrument panel. The other one is located on the exact opposite side of the instrument panel. Now let's say, for example, one day you go to switch on your heated seat and you notice that your heated seat isn't heating up the way it used to. Chances are it could be a blown fuse, and it's very simple to check that fuse and see if it needs to be replaced. But before ever doing so, you need to make sure that your car is switched completely off with the key out of the ignition. Also, you'll want to consult your owner's manual because it contains very important information pertaining to where the fuse boxes are located, what the fuses control, and what amperage the fuses need to be. Now, what is amperage? Amperage is a term that refers to how powerful each fuse is, so it's really important that you replace the fuse with the same amperage that was originally there. And these fuses can be obtained at your local Volkswagen dealership. So to remove this fuse box, it's handy to have a flathead screwdriver, and you'll see that there's actually an insert towards the lower end of the fuse box that's the perfect size for a flathead screwdriver. So you'll want to insert that screwdriver and pull the fuse box cover towards you. So once you've removed that fuse box door, you'll see that there's a small fuse puller that's already hooked on the inside of the fuse box cover. Now simply remove this fuse puller. You'll need this to remove the fuse in question. So once you've taken a look at your owner's manual and you've identified the location of the fuse that needs to be checked for operability or being blown, simply take the fuse puller and clamp it on the fuse in question and just firmly remove it. Once you've removed that fuse, just take a look at the metal arc that's located in between the prongs. Now the arc will either be intact, which means that the fuse is still good, or if it looks melted or burned in any way, that means the fuse is blown and it needs to be replaced. So when you replace the fuse with the new fuse, it actually is a little bit easier to simply place it back in with your hands, being careful not to touch the metal contact points. So go ahead and snap that fuse back in there, put the fuse box cover back on and start up the car. And in this case, since we were supposing that we needed to check our heated seat fuse, go ahead and switch your heated seats back on, and if they're working fine, fantastic. The fuse was the issue. You've just fixed it. And if you still have an issue, you're going to need to take it to your local Volkswagen dealership to have it checked out further. Other than that, you're good to go.